Welcome friends, this is your Vairava Palanichamy. We have been talking about the competitive exam success strategy, and today's topic is speed and accuracy. Why we talk about speed and accuracy? You take any competitive exam, whether it's starting for a NEET or IIT JEE or civil services or TNPSC or banking or SSC, everything is time bound, and most of the things are you have to finish it, you have to be quick, and you have to be very sharp and fast and without mistake. Now problem is the 3 hours or 2 hours or even 1 hour, the time is given. The problem, you have to work out a problem, the calculation, you need a time. The questions are really tough, it's a multiple levels of questions. You have a direct choice, now you have an indirect choice. Now indirect choice really killing in the civil services. You have 4 statements. Out of 4 statements, earlier that we had a choice to eliminate, now we cannot even eliminate. Now it says statement 1 only, 2 only, 3 only and 4 only, or 1 and 2, 3, 1. So you cannot avoid anything. Now earlier we used to have 1 and 2 only, or 3 and 4 only. So there may be some one statement you can really avoid it with your throat. So the elimination process all gone. Now what is the basic, the competition level and the think which is going in the think tanks of the question setters? Basically, we should also know what we are. So what is the situation? Now 24 hours time. We have been talking about it again and again, and we have to sleep for 8 hours, 100% or 7 to 8 hours, maximum 8 hours, minimum 7 hours. Everybody has to really sleep. That's must. Then other course you have to do here and there. So we kept 12 hours aside. Then you have 12 hours. Out of 12 hours, whether any person can really do 12 hours preparation? No. You need a break. So break and study, which already we have discussed also in one of the videos. Now, basically the talent, memory capacity, memory retention, remembering, recalling, all these things varies from person to person. It is not equal. Somebody will read it once, the memory picks up. Somebody needs 2 times, somebody needs 3 times, somebody needs 4, 5 times. It's like practice makes perfection. So life goes on. But the situation is, the competitive exam when we are entering it, we are not equal. But once you start preparing it, you have to really compete it. Somebody can run 100 kilometer speed, somebody can run only 50 kilometers, somebody can run only 25 kilometers, but all have to really reach that destination. The destination is success. So that's what we say, that the competitive exam is like a marathon, and continuous marathon and fast marathon and consistent. So why we need this basic understanding of these competitive exams? Because competitive exam question papers are set in such a way, it is a elimination process. Never think that competitive exam is being held to really select somebody. It is basically a quotation elimination process. So they want to eliminate who are not capable. Now survival of the fittest, like in Darwinism. Now who can survive? The people who are very powerful can only survive. Those who cannot survive, they will be out of the race. So now the elimination process takes place in the preliminary stage, and main stage, and interview stage. Now all these stages, everywhere that there is an elimination process. But the elimination process, though it's elimination process, some people miss that bus by whisker. So how we can really avoid it? That's number 1. Number 2, why we say that speed and accuracy and fast? Because given 2 hours of the exam, 100 questions in civil services, or you take any other exam, whether it's like, suppose NEET, it's about 180 questions in 3 hours. So how will you face it? You take even CUT, any examination, you take even CAT examination, or even GATE examination, everywhere the same situation. Everywhere negative marks are there. When there is a negative mark, how to face it, how to do it. So there are structures, there are subjects, and there are different divisions. Now in general, we talk about civil services. You have history, geography, environment, economics, political science, current affairs, then you have mental aptitude. In the banking, it is a mental aptitude, it's more questions than GK, it's less. The problem is, somebody is good at one subject, may not be good at other subject. Now most of the questions will be confusing, and you will be You will just thinking and then thinking and you are nowhere to really find a solution. So those questions you should really avoid and move to next question. Okay, what is the speed which we have been talking about? When you do a practice of continuous more model test, you will be able to read the questions very well, fast. Number two, in a quantitative aptitude questions, if it's a test of reasoning or it's like a mental aptitude, you are really able to really work out the question. When you do work out the question quickly, so a normal person can do a question in a minute, but you will be able to finish it 30 minutes, 30 seconds. So that makes a difference. So that's what we told, it is practice makes perfection. Unless otherwise you do a practice, which we most of the time we are told also, like when going for a war, a fellow, the first time he without practice goes to war, he will die. But in practice, you will have lots of wounds, but in real war, he will escape. He will be alive. But if you don't do practice, and you will die in the first instance itself. Same this competitive examination. When you really do a test, different types of model test and then chapter wise and then subject wise and holistic grand test, this makes you fast and swift. So the fast and swift doesn't mean that you just answer it. No, without mistake. It is not that accuracy matters. People will fill it up, but if you are not accurate, you will fail because there will be negative mark. So there is a Tarak Mantra here in civil services or any competitive examinations. You have to be fast and clear, accuracy without mistake. This you have to keep it in your mind forever in any competitive exam. Okay, how to inculcate this practice? This practice has to be inculcated in when you are reading in your school level itself. So that the moment you read a book or a text or doing mathematics, suppose normally how much time is being taken by a normal person, you should be in a position to do it in 25% of the time. For example, a mathematics can be solved by a person in a minute, you should be in a position to do it in 15 seconds. That's a success thing. So here you are fast and accurate. But given these 100 questions to anybody, you give 4 hours, everybody will be able to solve it. Why this short time is given? Because one has to be fast and accurate. This fast and accuracy will come by practice when you really read lots of books and practice, make more number of model questions and model exam and see what are the places you are weak and you will fill those weaknesses so that you make note of those weaknesses and then make it positive. So that in the real examination, when you are really facing it and it's easy for you, right? So this point is very, very important. Now I told you, intake, brain power, recalling capacity, remembering capacity, all these things differ from person to person. And you are the best judge whether you are fit for the exam or not, number one. Number two, even you are not fit for the examination, you just have a hard work and you will really, win through anybody else, then you can sit for the examination. Do go through the syllabus and previous year question papers and try to do few model questions also. Accordingly, decide which exam will be better for you. Okay, all these things which we are talking about this strategy only for those who are writing competitive exam. Somebody doesn't want to do any competitive exam, better, no need to really listen this also. That's we have been telling it. It is only those who are writing competitive exam, they need to go through some process, and this is one of the process of fast and steady wins race like that. It is like you have to be fast, accurate and without mistake, right? So when you keep these things, these points in your mind, understand you very well, understand your brain capacity, your capacity, you study number of hours, keep all these things and your practice of previous year questions or model questions and grand test, and that will keep you alive in the competition, and as well as you are able to really face any type of questions and you will be able to finish the questions on time without any mistake. Suppose in a negative scenario, what to do? If you don't have a question, better avoid it. Don't touch it. Otherwise, you will be out. Right? That's what I told you. The competitive exams are not the selection process. It is the elimination process. Better not to get eliminated. You have to be selected. So, do practice it. So, the great points which you have to take it, it's fast and accuracy. Fast and accuracy, and keep this hard work, so that the fast and accuracy comes in practice and you will be able to finish it on time without any mistake, so that you are through in your whatever the chosen field in your competitive exams. right? So thank you very much. You will see some other video and some other topic in next. Thank you very much.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.